Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, January 10th, and this is your market update. So stock market initially opening the day higher across the board this morning, and that has continued to be the case, continuing to move on an upward trajectory. Dow is currently up 212 points, NASDAQ's up 138, S&P 500 is up 33. Mortgage-backed securities initially started off the day up 13 basis points, although continuing to struggle to break through the 25-day moving average, so trading sideways for the last several days. Last I looked a moment ago, we're off of our best levels of the day, but still up 4 basis points. So really think that the markets are going to continue, for the most part, to trade sideways and have been for the last few days in anticipation of the CPI inflation report and the PPI inflation report. The CPI comes out tomorrow, PPI comes out Friday. So even though we've had our ups and downs, I think all eyes are really on those two inflation reports to see what they reflect and if they're going to be favorable for the market to show that inflation numbers do in fact continue to decline. If that is in fact the case, we could see a nice bounce through the 25-day moving average for the mortgage-backed security market tomorrow. And we have a lot of room to the upside at that point in time, so keep your fingers crossed on that one. We did have the small business optimism index that came out yesterday, which did show that small business optimism did in fact increase slightly for the month of December, which is a good sign. We did have mortgage application data that came out today as well that show for last week, mortgage applications for purchases rose by 6%, and for refinances, they rose by 19%. With that being said, if you look at year-over-year numbers, basically same week last year compared to this year, purchases actually fell, which, it's not too much of a surprise, especially with the lack of inventory that's out there. But refinances did go up. So hopefully we'll continue to see a decline in mortgage rates, which I do think will help with the inventory issue a good bit and could bring about some refinance opportunities for people that have purchased over the course of the last year. We will update you tomorrow when the CPI report comes out in the morning. Hopefully we'll have some favorable news to report and some positive direction in both the stock market and the bond market tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.